everyone, and welcome back to Victoria Moon's Tarot. I am Victoria, and today we're going to do another reading, and it's going to be another, I think, a love reading today, and it's called Messages from Them to You. Okay, as ever, it's a pick a card reading, 1, 2 and 3 with the decks. If you've never been on my channel before and it's your first time, you're very welcome. And if you like what I do, could you please like and subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell, so when I upload any new videos, you'll be able to, the bell will go off and then you'll say, you'll be notified of anything. So sorry about my finger today. I've cut my finger, so the plaster's not too distracting. And we're going to do this timeless reading of messages from them to you. When I say them to you, it could be the person that you're thinking about. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and channel into what I call a third energy. So I have my own energy, and I have the energy of the people around me, and I have yours who I think have clicked on my video today. And then, as confusing as it sounds, I'm going to try and tune into their energy. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit harder to do. So as always, when I read tarot, I'm using the classic tarot deck with the love tarot deck today, which is these cards here. And this will be deck 1, deck 2 and deck 3. And if you're seated or you're standing or whatever you are, just try and relax your body and your mind and your spirit and your soul, and just try and concentrate on one of the decks of cards. Don't choose 1, 2 or 3 because it's your favourite number or it's the number of your house. Try and just focus, because it might not be the deck for you. So try and focus on one of these decks here. And if you see that your eye keeps coming back to the same deck, that'll be the deck for you. And often you can choose with your third eye, which you might find might be a little bit tingly in the centre of your forehead. And then usually that will be a bit more accurate on the card for you. Now, if this reading doesn't resonate with any of you, okay, you can always come back in a few days or a few weeks and come back, click my video. You might get the answers you need then. Or sometimes I find in a reading, I've had it many times before, the message might not be for you exactly, but somebody who's very close to you, who's confided in you about a problem. So maybe when you clicked on the video, the message came for you, but you have to pass that information on. Okay, now this is a relationship, I think-ish reading, okay, and I don't cherry pick my cards, so I don't know what's in them. And there's no point, because I have to read from my intuition as well. So I have to read what I'm feeling when I turn over each card. So it is a relationship card. It will be emotional. Okay, so we're dealing with emotional issues here. So as I always say, use this as a guide. Make up your own decisions. Okay, you need to make your own decisions. Let tarot be your guide. Okay, so it's just a guide of what maybe might make it clearer for you, but ultimately you need to make your own decisions in life. I always say that because it's important. Okay, so I'll let you concentrate on which deck you would like to pick today. So you can either pick deck 1, deck 2 or deck 3. Okay, and this is the reading for those of you who have picked deck 1. We'll just have a look what cards we have here. So that's deck 1. We'll put these love tarot cards there, and we'll read the classic tarot classic cards out. Okay, so you've got your Ace of Pentacles. Share the light shining on it there. Put that there. And we have the King of Pentacles reversed. Then you have your 7 of Cups. And you have your 7 of Swords. Put them there. Let's spread those out so you can see them. And then from the Love Tarot, you've got the card Sexuality. It's reflecting. I'm trying not to reflect. and your card dating. So they're pretty straightforward, those cards there. Okay, let's have a look. So this is the messages that they have, that they have for you, and how they feel about you and the situation that's going on at the minute. Okay, so with this Ace of Wands here, we'll start at the beginning. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands here, this is what I think they're trying to say to you is they see this as a start of a brand new life. Because when you get the Ace of Wands here, the Wands is like excitement. They feel excited to be with you. Okay, that when they see you, they feel excited, and they smile inside, and they smile because you make them feel happy. It's also when you see a one like that, it's also about newness. So it could be that could be pretty new person in your life, or a new relationship, and they feel very excited when they're around you. This Wands is also a card of quite a lot of exciting emotion. So basically they really, really, really fancy you. Okay, so we've got this, have a look what this is. We've got this King of Pentacles here. Okay, when with this is saying with the King, with it being reversed, it's still quite a strong card, the King of Pentacles. This is a person that can be depended on, okay, and steady, respectable. But with it being reversed, I wonder if sometimes this person come across as a bit arrogant, and they're trying to tell you, I'm not an arrogant person. You know, I'm proud, but I'm not an arrogant person. I'm not, you know, I might look arrogant. I might say a few things that are arrogant, but actually I'm not. And you've got the wrong message, or maybe someone around you've got the wrong feeling about me. Or maybe someone said to you, God, this person's arrogant, you know, a little bit up on themselves, but they're not. They're trying to tell you they're not. They care about you, and, you know, very, very deeply. They're quite excited for a relationship. Okay, have a look at this card here. We've got the Seven of Cups here. And they're looking for, they're telling you, you know, you're my soulmate. I'm looking for a soulmate. And I think they think that you're their soulmate. You are everything that they need and want. Okay. With the cups here, what often when you see the cups here, it's like an intuitive. It's like when they met you, they had this intuitive feeling that you were for them. But they're saying that they might come across as a bit arrogant, but they don't mean to. It's almost, I feel like they're almost selling themselves. Like this is an advert in a newspaper, and they're selling themselves to you. Okay, so maybe they think that you either don't want them, or you're not sure about maybe dating them, or maybe this is really, really new at the start of a relationship, and they're thinking that they might fancy you, but you might not feel the same way back. But to them, you're their soulmate. It's like, you know, it's true love. It's instinctive. You know, they're dreaming of you. This person also, he falls in love very, very easily. And he's trying to get you to, I say he, but I mean your other person. They're trying to get you to fall in love with them. And they're really working hard at it. I feel like they're like, they might as well put an advert in the paper and say, pick me, pick me, pick me. They're really making it very obvious they like you. Okay, this is the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is about an important decision, and they're waiting for your decision. So it's almost like they're saying, you know, I like you, I've fallen for you. It's you know, it's all in here. I feel a lot for you, but I'm not so sure that they think that you feel the same way, or whether they fancy you and you don't know that they do. You don't see it. And they're trying to do everything in their power to be with you, basically. You might as well just put an advert out, because that's what they're saying. You know, look at me, pick me, pick me. I'm not sure if to them that they're even on your radar right now. If they are, you know, you need to tell them, because they really think you don't like them that much, or they're not sure, they're very confused about it, but they're saying that you have to make a decision, and they'll wait. They will still wait. Oh, you really are. They really think that you're their soulmate. Yes. Very interesting. And then we've got this card here. Well, they definitely fancy you. They fancy you physically, definitely. They think you're very sexy. They'd love to go out with you as well. So we've got this dating card here. If it's a new relationship, they want to see you more. But if you haven't, if they, you know, if you know this person likes you, they really want to go and take you out and look after you and spoil you and date you, and because you excite them greatly with this Ace of Wands here. I think this is something new or hasn't started yet. They're just waiting for you to give them a chance. Whether you will or not is the decision that you have to make, and they're waiting for your decision. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing from the other person that's on your mind right now, for those of you who've chosen deck number 1. It's almost like they're sort of selling like an advert, you know. Look at me, you know, pick me, pick me. That's how I feel. Okay. I don't know if that resonates with you, or maybe somebody you know. You could pass this information on to a friend or a family member or something like that. Maybe they're in this situation. But this person is almost saying to you now that the rest is down to you. For those of you who chose deck 1, it's your decision whether you want to go out. They want to take you out anyway. They find you so incredibly sexy that they beg in to take you out on a date. Look, but they're waiting for your decision. So maybe they've already asked you and you're not sure. So the rest is down to you. It's your decision. They're just saying, you know, I'm not an arrogant person. I might come across as arrogant, but I'm misunderstood. I'm actually really nice. I need to give him a chance. I say him, it could be them. You never know, because they're looking for a soulmate and they think it's you. Okay, so that's the reading for those of you who chose deck number 1 today. So if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always come back and choose one of the other decks. Or if this is a friend of yours, you know, you can tell them. Maybe this is happening to your friend and not to you. And you can tell them what you've seen today. Because sometimes, as I said in the introduction, this does happen. And it's not really you it's resonating with. And you've got a friend or a family member in this situation. You know, you can tell them about it. It could be you, of course. So this is the messages from deck 1 from them to you. Okay, so come back and check on my channels, and if you like that, like click and subscribe. I always forget to say that. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye. Welcome back, and this is the reading for those of you who chose deck number 2. So this is deck number 2, messages from them to you. Okay, this is what what tarot thinks that they are trying to say you, or what you're not sure what they're trying to tell you, but this is what they're trying to tell you. Now, this might not be for you. It might be for your friend or someone that you know is in this situation, and you need to pass this information on. Sorry about that. You need to pass this information on. Okay, so this probably is for you, but if it isn't and it resonates with someone you know, it could be for them. And if it's not for you, maybe you could check to click on one of the other decks or one of my other videos. Okay, so this is the information in tarot that this person has for you. So let's have a look what we got. We have the Ace of Cups right there, the 3 of Pentacles. It's reflecting, the light's reflecting on it. The Temperance card. The 6 of Swords. Sorry, I didn't hold that on. Okay. And Inner Peace. And Creativity. Ah, okay. I can instantly see what this is. Let's have a look here. In it, so Ace of Cups and 6 of Swords. Oh, right. This person is greatly, greatly, greatly in love with you. Okay. This Ace of Cups is like the Grand Master of the love card. This is a person that's really all heart. They really feel that emotion deep, deep down inside. This is a love at first sight card. So the minute they saw you, they fell for you. Okay, it was instinctive, it was soulmates, it was rockets going off, it was everything. They felt everything and every emotion straight away. Okay, that, and it's funny that this is the love at first sight card and it's come out first within the classic tarot deck. So it's very, very, very strong, this love at first sight card, for the people that chose it. You, when they saw you, they just boom, that was it. Okay, it's a love that burns deep and died, that comes straight from the heart. That's what they're telling you. It really does. Okay, I just heard the word trust me. Okay, trust me, trust me. Let go. Okay, I don't know why those two came in, or maybe that resonates, but I heard trust me, please let go. So I don't know, that was connected with that. So that's what I heard then. Okay, trust me, let go. I don't know what you're holding on to, but they've told you to let go. Okay, so let's have a look at this, what this means here. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is a sort of put the work in card, okay? Put a bit of energy into something. So they're telling you to put energy into this connection. So maybe they think that that you're holding on to something, I sense, that you haven't let go of. I mean, they really love you. There's no denying it at all. I mean, the Ace of Cups is the love at first sight card, and it's right at the beginning. So this is the relationship from the beginning. So they fell for you. But for some reason, they're asking you to trust them. And they're asking you to let go. So there's some kind of blockage. Okay, they're telling you to put the work in and to put energy into the relationship. So they're asking you, put some work in, make a little bit more effort. Maybe they feel a little bit insecure that you don't want them as much as they want you. Because this person really wants you. Okay. With this Temperance card here, okay, and this Six of Swords, I see, as we're going on with the reading, okay, I almost sense like you've got different things, lots of different things going on that you're juggling. And they can see that you're juggling all this stuff and then watching you suffer. Okay, but they're saying in the background that they're there and they should be they can help you and to let go and let them help you. But I see that this is a lot, there's a little bit of a difficult situation, okay? Okay, I can see lots of different, what you want is harmony. What they want is a life with you. So they want harmony. They're thinking that they can have a fantastic, peaceful, harmonious life, because you've got this Temperance card, which is the harmony card, and this inner peace. So they know that you're juggling everything. Okay, they're just saying, they want to make you happy, and they will make you happy as long as you let go. I don't know what you have to let go of, but you have to let go of something. Okay, they're seeing that you're struggling with too many things going on, and they're there in the background watching it. There's a little bit of difficulties that went on. You're finding life or maybe things a little bit on the difficult side, and they're watching it. Okay, so they're in the background and they're watching all this going on, and they're just telling you to let it all go, because they're saying that you could have this harmony, this inner peace that you need and would have if you were with them, or let them help you, or let go of what you're doing and let them come in. So I almost feel like you're not letting them in. You think you can do everything yourself, and they're saying, let me in, because we could build this together. You see, creativity, you're building something. They think that, you've got the the staircase, you work into a new life for yourself, and where it's happy and you've got everything. So, but for some reason, I sense you've got lots of little things going on around you, bit section there, and they're saying that this all has to come in the middle to make a harmonious relationship. And this person is in the background wishing you would just let go and let them help you. That's quite strong. I feel that quite strong, and it's here quite strong as well. There's 2 or 3 cards that relate to the same situation. But they're asking you to just put that energy into this relationship a little bit more. Maybe they're slightly insecure of what's going on, or that you're leaving them behind because you're so busy. But they're like, notice me a little bit, I'm here. Let me help you, notice me. Because they really love you, If you think they don't, they really do. They see you as their other half, their soulmate. That's really nice, actually. So let them take some of the responsibility is what they're saying. I'll help you. It's nice, isn't it? That's what I'm seeing in this reading. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you personally, perhaps it resonates with someone very close to you that's in this situation. It might just trigger something off. Maybe you could tell them. And if this doesn't resonate with you personally, maybe you could choose one of the other decks or one of my other readings that are on my channel. I will be putting up more as I go along. I'm trying to put up 2 a week when the house is quiet, and it won't be because it's Saturday tomorrow. So it'll be pandemonium for 2 days until next week. So I'm doing it today. So I don't know if I hope that resonates with you or somebody maybe you know. Okay, so if you want to come back for another reading, I will upload more videos next week. And that's it for the reading for people who chose deck number 2 today. So if you liked what I did, please click and subscribe and hit that notification bell, because then you'll know when the new readings are coming out. So bye-bye for now, and thank you very much. Bye-bye. Welcome back for those of you who chose deck number 3. Let's see what we have. So as I say, this reading is for you, but if it doesn't resonate with you, maybe it could be for someone that you know personally, or someone who's going through the same situation now. You could pass on the messages because you clicked on the video, so this message is for you. But if it doesn't resonate with you personally, it might resonate with someone that you know who you're close to that's going through this situation right now. And if you want a reading for yourself and this is not resonating, you could pick one of the other decks, or I have other videos on my channel. Okay, feel very free to click on those. That's what they're there for. That's why I do it. That's why I film my videos. I will be uploading more. I'm aiming for 2 a week, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, and there'll be more love tarot readings as well. So let's have a look what we've got into here. So this is for those of you who chose deck number 3. I'll just put the love cards to the side. We've got the Ace of Swords still reflecting. Put that there. And then we've got, the World upside down. Okay. And the Four of Wands. That's a very significant card. And Justice. Interesting. Okay. And we've got this love card here with the emotional freedom. I already know what this says, as each one was come, that one and that one. I already knew what it said. This is a very, very interesting spread indeed. Okay. With this Ace of Swords card that's come out here mixed with these lot, and then these confirmed it. So the Ace of Swords is, it's almost like they're saying to you, I was confused. Okay. I made a mistake. Everything was clouding my judgment. I made the mistake. I couldn't think clearly. Everything is calmer now. Please, sort of, I'm worth fighting for, because you've got the, so I see that a mistake has been made by them. Okay, and they're telling you that they were very confused and they made the wrong decision. They're also telling you that they're worth fighting for, and they just made the wrong choice, the wrong decision. They made some kind of mistake. Okay. Yeah. And they, with this card here, and these, oh dear, because we've got the World card here and it's upside down. Okay, this is a disappointment card. This is, they've made a mistake. So if it was this way up, it would be more of a positive one, obviously, but because it's reversed and it came out reversed like this, it's definitely, they know that they have disappointed you greatly. Okay, and they've upset you. But I keep hearing this World, I made a mistake. I didn't think clearly. I made a mistake. They've either had their head turned, or their judgment was completely clouded and they weren't in the right mind and they made a mistake. But they can see what they've done now and they know what they've done. It wasn't the right thing to do. Okay, there's Four of Wands here. Okay, this is Four of Wands, almost symbolises like you've got a, how can I describe it, a complete circle. And this is how they see you, remember. So we're reading from their perspective. So to them, they think that you've moved on and they regret it. Okay, so you've already made your decision. That's how, what is what they think. It doesn't mean you have, but this is what is in their head. Okay, the circle is complete. You know, they regret what happened and they think that you have moved on from the situation and you've let go. Okay, and you've got this emotional freedom card that came out with it. So to you, they hurt you greatly and you've let go. And they think you don't care anymore. Okay. I see also they've got this, I heard the word temptation, that they've been tempted. Okay. They couldn't see what was in front of them. This is what the Four of Wands symbolises. It's the full circle for you. So I really think you'd had enough at this point. You have been very hurt. They know they've hurt you. They were tempted. There was temptation and they took it, basically. Oh dear. But they know that you've been strong and you've actually either starting to move on or you've moved on. If you haven't, they think you have. So if you've done a good job of disguising your hurt, they really think that you've moved on and they're very sorry that you've moved on. Okay, it's because you've got this Justice card here, because you've had your justice, basically. Okay, this is you. You're stronger now. You're peaceful. Okay, you've had your freedom, but, you know, they're still hanging on. I keep hearing this sentence, you know, you shouldn't have done what you've done then. So I just heard that. I just heard you shouldn't have done what you've done. So this person's done something. So you're like, you know, victory. I've had my justice. So I don't know what you've done to get your justice, or whether they just think you've had your justice, but they regret what they've done. They're very sorry. They're regrettable. But are they regrettable because they've hurt you, or because they're sorry that they've lost you? But they, you know, where they're hanging on by a thread to a chance that you will go back and forgive them and stuff. But to me, on this spread, if you haven't moved on, you've certainly done a good job of pretending that you have. This, you know, I don't know whether you're pretending you don't care because they think you've moved on. Because there's this circle, the complete circle. I see this relationship probably is over, even though they're very sorry, but, you know, that they were tempted, or I don't know what it was, but their brains weren't working right. And he said that they couldn't see clearly and they've been tempted by something. Okay. But they really do think that you have moved on. They do regret everything that happened as well. It's about a card of regret. See, this, and when you read a card, you get your one card here that says regrets. Then you mix it with a disappointment, okay, and that they made a mistake. But the clarity card here, so they've made a mistake, definitely. So they've seen it now. And then you've got your justice and that come right at the end. Okay, so this is your victory. I think you have moved on. If you haven't moved on, in yourself, you will. You will definitely, because you've got your emotional freedom. So you really have let this go. And to me, they know you have. So they're really kicking themselves. Because that love for them is still there and they know what they've lost. And I keep hearing, well, you shouldn't have done it then. You know, that's what they think. You shouldn't have done what you did. Wow, they're strong cards, these. There's, you know, this really telling a story, if you know what I mean. I can almost see that they've made a mistake and they've just woken up to what they've done. You know, they disappointed you and they regret it. They think you've moved on. There's this full circle card. If you have moved on, then you've moved on. They deeply regret what they did. I keep hearing the word temptation, and you should have known better, right? Because they, you know, they're saying they should have known better than to do what they did, because, you know, they might even be still clinging on to there's some hope with you. But I feel, and I can see that it looks like that it's come to the end for you, and they deeply regret that. You know, you're emotionally free because you went through a very torrid emotional time because of some mistake that they've made on their part. They just want to say sorry, basically, and that you've had your revenge and they know you've moved on. You've let go. But they might still be, now they have to do their pain, because they're part of them still carries a torch for you, and they still, you know, part of them still loves you. But you've gone quite, you know, I've moved on now with my life. So this is the card of disappointment. And when you mix it with all the others, it just tells an absolute story here, right in front of my eyes. Very interesting. I see that you know, there was pain, that they caused you disappointment. You were very disappointed in them. You know, they keep telling you, you know, they're saying, I made a mistake. I got tempted and I made a mistake. They really do think you've moved on, because there's this full circle card. And if you haven't moved on, they think you have, or you've made it look like you have. Or maybe you really have moved on and your emotional, inside your heart has moved on. Or maybe you just want your freedom. You want to be free to move on. Okay, so this is an absolute story I can see here. You know, it's right there, right in front. Even these cards, you know, the same. It's very interesting how when I, you know, it's fantastic. Tarot is fantastic for relationships and feelings and what people think. And I mean, you can read it from the point of view of the other, the third person, while I'm sitting here. And, you know, if this doesn't resonate with you personally, it could be someone who you know was in this situation and it's for them. But it was, you know, you clicked on the video for a reason, and you picked this pile for a reason. This is why, you know, you click on the video, you go onto YouTube, you're looking for reading, you click, you see mine. For some reason you clicked on it, didn't you? And for some reason you picked pile number 3. So it might not just be for you, it could be for someone that you know personally or really, really well. So if you do know them well, you know, you can say what I've said in this pile here, that it resonates with you that way. Because I found that a lot, the reading wasn't for them personally, but for their best friend. And they told them. So I've had that a lot as well, because, you know, you've got the emotional connection to friends and family members. So it's gone through you. You were like the vessel that had to carry the message. So you know, if you want another reading yourself, feel free to come back. I've got other readings on my channel. You could pick another deck that might resonate with you if you've still got questions, because you had questions in your head that needed an answer. This is what tarot's for. You must have had something you needed an answer to. So thank you for listening to my reading today. And if you like what I do, you like the way I read the cards, could you please just hit that subscribe button and try and help me grow my channel? I will be uploading more videos next week, hopefully. I'm trying to aim for two a week. I'm doing 2 a week at the minute, and it's working out okay. So for now, bye-bye.